Executive TJ Finley here. If you have a question for TJ, please put it in the chat. And our first question comes from Michael Gittins.
Hey TJ, how do you assess your first start here last week, and what are your takeaways? What are you working on going into your first start in the Iron Bowl?
My assessment from last game, was pretty solid. I missed a couple of opportunities that we had to put the ball in the end zone, but as an offense, we moved the ball up and down the field, which is always a positive. And we came in Sunday and assessed our play, and long story short, we just didn't get the job done. I do believe if we did had that last drive, we would have went down and scored, but it didn't work out that way, and unfortunately, we didn't get the job done. But I'm looking forward to this week and showing everybody what we've been working on, and it starts today in practice. The preparation has been, since Sunday, is to do whatever it takes to win. So I'm looking forward to Saturday, and like I said, it starts today and tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. So we got a little while, but I'm ready for it.
All right, up next is Luciano Chatelain.
Hey DJ, I hope you're doing well, and thanks for your time. How different is it to play Alabama with LSU than it is to playing in the Iron Bowl?
I love your accent, first off. But the difference, I think the difference is, here at Auburn, it's an Iron Bowl. At LSU, it's just a rivalry game, but here, it's something much more special. And to be a part of it is an unbelievable experience. I never paid attention when I was at LSU. I never paid attention to, other teams' schedules and other teams', traditions and rituals and things of that nature. So, when I came here and I was introduced to the Iron Bowl, I was pretty shocked, that this game was so special and things like that. So just to be able to be starting in this game is a unbelievable experience, and I can't wait.
Nathan King.
TJ, what was it about your connection with Shed that allowed you guys to have that good game last week? Had you guys had a good connection in practice all season, and what was kind of clicking for you guys against South Carolina?
Well, Shed got a lot of man coverage, and I've been preaching to Shed that he can be a dangerous receiver. I've been preaching that to him since I got here. Once I saw him, his speed and his ability to stop on the dime and his strength, he can be a great receiver. And the thing about him is he needs to focus on doing that every snap, putting fear in the defensive back's eyes every snap. And all week I told all the receivers, the whole receiver group, I said, always expect the ball. On that touchdown pass to D-Rob, we never ran that play in practice where I threw it. And I told D-Rob before the play started, I said, expect the ball. I said, always expect the ball. The ball can come out at any time. So I preach to all the receivers, always expect the ball. It's the same thing this week. It's the same motto, always expect the ball, because anything can happen. We run a lot of RPOs and things of that nature. So, pop passes and bubbles and screens like that, just always expect the ball.
All right, Jordan Hill.
DJ, what did you kind of know about the Iron Bowl before you got to Auburn? And this week, have any of your teammates or Bo or anybody been kind of telling you about what to expect on Saturday?
Honestly, before I got here, I knew nothing of the Iron Bowl. So like I said earlier, me coming in and being basically a freshman again to Auburn, being a fresh face and things like that, I got to do some research on it, and I did some research, and I was just told, a couple hours ago that Pat Dawe fought hard for the Iron Bowl to be moved out of Birmingham, to be played in Auburn every other year and things of that nature. So I've done a couple days of research and things like that just to see how special this game is. And like I said, it's an unbelievable experience to be a part of it.
Have your teammates told you anything about the atmosphere or anything like that?
Yeah, they say I'm going, as soon as I get out there, I'm going to be nervous, just because of all the people that's going to be there. But, I'm calm and steady. I love to rise to the occasion and things like that. But at the same time, it starts with the preparation. I think as long as we prepare good, no matter how big the crowd is, no matter, what Alabama does, I think we'll be fine.
All right, up next is John Ziener.
Yeah, TJ, do you have any kind of maybe this isn't even the right word, a chip on your shoulder going to game where the other quarterback's got so much attention and prove yourself a little?
Yes, as a competitor, but it's not about what he's done. It's not about what they've done. It's all about Auburn. As long as Auburn does what Auburn needs to do, we'll come out with the victory. So, me individually as a competitor, of course, I want to go out there and do better than the other quarterback. But at the same time, as long as I get my job done and our system, I think we'll be fine.
Dawe Auburn.
Hey, man, hope you have a good day today, brother.
Absolutely. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Blessed, man. Happy to be alive, man.
Nice to see you.
Mad respect. Now, you mentioned Coach Dawe earlier. Obviously, you weren't here
Right.
when he was with us, but with this game being the first one at Auburn without him being there, you mentioned, was that add to it a little bit for you?
Of course, like you said, I don't know a lot about him, but the legacy that he left here is amazing. And like I said, I'm still doing research just to learn more about him. I'm a fresh face here. So like you said, I don't know much about him, but, now that you say that and this is the first Iron Bowl with, here without him being with us. So, that is special, especially for our fans and some of the players that were here, when he was here. So, that does add to it, and so, that makes it more, even more special and even more of a bigger game.
And then how do you make sure you don't get overly emotional and say,
Yeah, it starts with the preparation. Like I said earlier, Coach Harsin preaches on, you don't ever have to rise to the occasion if you prepare day in and day out as the occasion, is coming up. So, I think we need to do a great job this week with energy on the sideline, energy during every period and things of that nature. So when the time arises Saturday, when all the fans are screaming and it's third down and, we need to go get a first down and things like that, we're prepared. We've been through it in practice. We can go get the job done.
All right, just a reminder, if you have a question for TJ, please put it in the chat. We have time for a couple more. Mark Murphy.
TJ, are you hopeful that you're going to get Kobe back this week? And what kind of receiver is he for you guys?
Kobe's a great guy. Kobe's a great receiver for us. And I've been praying. I prayed that he played last week. I think he would have helped us a lot in the slot, with Javarius Johnson and gave him some breathing room and things of that nature. So, I hope we can get Kobe back this week. I think we will. I think he's cleared to go non-contact practice today. So, just can't wait to get that guy back. He's a big guy in the receiver room. He's a big influence on the other guys. And I think he brings energy to the receiver room that we need, in order to be successful in this game.
Did you know that he was also a great high school quarterback?
Yeah, he jokes with me every day that he threw more yards than me in high school and things of that nature. So, me and him are very close and very tight. We talk every day. And so we joke with each other about high school and he shows me highlights of him running around and doing crazy stuff like that. So, yeah, he does joke with me a lot about that.
The last thing I wanted to ask you, is it going to be important to get the tight ends more involved in the passing game this week?
Yeah, most definitely. When you get the tight ends involved, that makes the defense respect every aspect of the field. Tight ends have mismatches sometimes. Tight ends go against the buck linebackers. They go against free safeties and things like that. So, getting the tight ends involved would be very important in this game. And I didn't realize we didn't throw in the tight ends any passes. We threw Shanker one pass that, I kind of sailed over his head a little bit, but, getting the tight ends involved this game will be very important for us. A big key to success.
Thanks, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, we have time for one more. A follow-up from Dawe Auburn.
Hey, that last thing we talked to you right after the game, that fourth down inches.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see on that play? And what did you learn from it going forward?
Yeah, so, we have been working on a short yardage play all week. It was a great call. So in my head, I'm thinking, we calling this for a touchdown. We had the perfect look for the play. Demetrius came down and got held, at the point of attack. And, in another play, it didn't happen. It didn't work. So in my head, I'm thinking, touchdown, it's a great play call, great situation for a quarterback sneak. But, we've been working all week on that play. And so we thought we had to look for that play. Unfortunately, it didn't come out with the outcome we wanted.
All right, that'll do it for TJ. Thank you very much. Here, if you have a question for him, please put that in the chat. And our first question will come from Jordan Hill.
Derrick, what's been your favorite Iron Bowl memory so far in the time you've played at Auburn, and what are you telling the younger guys, or maybe some of those transfers, about what they can expect, from playing in an Iron Bowl?
All right, obviously, probably my freshman year, I started that game. Really big one. Obviously, we got the job done. We won it. So I think that was the best memory for me. Just having the fans and the team and the coaches and just the whole Auburn family rushing the field and celebrating together. I think that was pretty good just to feel that vibe and get everyone together after a victory like that. But yeah, then obviously just young guys who have to step up and play. We just treat it like any other game. I mean, it's nothing special. Obviously, it's a big game for in this state of Alabama, but I mean, they just have to take it day by day and step by step, just like any other game. So it's nothing different. I think preparation, everything's the same. Just trying to be able to, there's a lot of stuff going around. Obviously, talk of the town this week. So I mean, just trying to weave out all that. Just focus on the tasks we have at hand. That's one Iron Bowl.
All right, next will be Bennett Gerardo.
Hey, Derrick, with the year that Bryce Young is having, what sort of stands out to you guys as a defense about him, and what are you guys identifying as sort of the keys to slowing him down?
Oh, yeah, right. Obviously, he's a great guy, good competitor, really good football player. I think he's pretty smart for his age, and the talent that he brings obviously helps move that in the right direction. So, just being able, I think he's really good on his feet. So, when he doesn't have anything downfield, I think really trying to keep him contained in our pass rush and get him out the pocket and, close him down, wrapping him up. But obviously he's had a great year, so just keying in on the things that we need to key in on to be successful.
All right, Jason Caldwell.
Derrick, you mentioned kind of getting him out of the pocket. How important is it to have pass rush from every level against a guy like that, where you're kind of got in the middle from the edge linebacker? How important is it to be able to get pressure from different levels against a guy like that?
Right. I think it's pretty important. Just really rushing coverage, working together. So the guys on the back end, playing top down, just giving us enough time to be able to try to get a chance to get home on a guy like him. Just guys from the second level really doing their job. Obviously, we don't know the scheme yet. Coach Mason will do a great job of dialing up the scheme for us to try to be successful. So I was just trying to put that plan in place and, rushing coverage working together to be huge in this game.
Just a reminder, if you have a question for Derrick, please put it in the chat. Our next one comes from Levi Silborn.
Hey, Derrick, how's it going, man?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Can't complain, man. Good to see you. Hopefully everything's going well. One, how familiar are you with Pat Dawe when it comes to the contributions of getting the Iron Bowl played at Auburn? And does that even register that this is the first one without him being alive at Auburn, considering those contributions? And thank you.
Oh, yes, sir. Correct. Obviously he did a visual effort in getting the Iron Bowl here in Auburn. I think it was something that was pretty great for the program. Coach Dawe, when I came as a freshman, me and him talked a lot. We still talked a lot last year, but obviously, God called him home, so he's in a better place now. But I mean, just the conversations that we've had, he's obviously, the guy for Auburn, and Auburn loved him and he loved Auburn. So it's going to be pretty tough not having him on the sideline this year, but this is something we can look forward to and getting this done for him. But I mean, Coach Dawe, he's the heart and soul of Auburn football, and we miss him dearly. But obviously, the world goes on; he's in a better place, so we just have to keep moving forward.
Oh, does that give you a little bit of extra motivation this week, knowing that you get power on that way?
Oh, yes, sir. Correct. Obviously. So they just put the statue of him up in front of the stadium. So seeing that walking in, I think will get guys on alert. For everything that Coach Dawe has done for this program.
All right. Do we have any more questions for Derrick? Okay, that'll do it for Derrick. Thank you, everybody.